Imagine being able to mirror the trades of politicians and Wall Street insiders. It sounds like a shortcut to beating the market, right? However, most apps overpromise and underdeliver. And I wanted to test to see if Dub was any different. And I've been testing it out for 4 months now, and the results honestly shocked me. Can copy trading actually beat the market? Let's find out. And before we do, I do want to mention this video is neither paid nor sponsored, and everything here is 100% my own thoughts and opinions. And trust me, I'm going to be brutally honest in this review. I invested a total of $500 into the Nancy Pelosi tracker, which is the most popular portfolio on Dub with nearly 19,000 investors and over $33 million invested. And from there, I did not touch a thing. Dub handled everything automatically. No manual trades, no decisions, and completely hands off. Now, before we get into the actual results, here's a quick breakdown of how the Dub app actually works, because it's not your typical investing app. Think of it like the Netflix of investing. You can pick who you want to copy, and Dub does the rest. Dub lets you copy portfolios from verified investors, think politicians, hedge fund managers, or even popular creators. You can follow the trackers like I did with Nancy Pelosi, but there's also tons of other ones like Warren Buffett, Trump, or community-made portfolios such as the No Risk, No Rari. Each portfolio updates when the new trades are filed, and Dub automatically rebalances your portfolio to match. Copying portfolios also means that you're copying the risk, so if your investor loads up on tech and that sector just drops, you'll be feeling that pain as well. Now let's go over what I liked and what I didn't like. As far as the pros, it's easy to use interface and easy to navigate the app, real investors and has public portfolios, there's transparent holdings and it rebalances automatically for you, and lastly, it has a hands-off experience. As far as the cons, there's reporting delays for politicians, which is a US law and not the actual app. There's a monthly subscription fee that cuts into your profit, and we're going to be talking about that shortly. There's limited long-term performance data. And lastly, just with like any kind of investments, the results vary heavily by timing, but especially more so if you're following an investor. All right, let's see if I actually beat the S&P 500 over testing it for the last 4 months with $500 in the Pelosi tracker. My portfolio is up $103 or roughly about 22%. During that same period, the market was up about 10%, so I more than doubled the market return. Even with the market pullbacks in early November that we're experiencing right now, the portfolio held pretty strong. But if I would have started this test earlier in the year, the results might have looked completely different. Overall, the experience with Dub was smooth and simple. It's fast, intuitive, and just laid out clearly from holdings to transaction history. I had zero issues while testing it over the last few months. Now, let's talk about the stuff that people tend to forget or just ignore, and that's the fees and reporting delays. So Dub actually costs $10 a month or $90 a year. So after my 4-month test, that was roughly about $44 with fees and taxes. And that brought my real profit down from $103 to about $59, or about a 12% overall. Still pretty good for a hands-off investing app. If I had invested more, say $2,000 instead of $500, those fees wouldn't have hurt nearly as much. My net gain would have been closer to about 20% instead of that 12%. So basically, the more you invest, the less those monthly fees actually add up and matter. To put that in perspective, Vanguard's S&P ETF SPY charges almost nothing, less than 0.1% per year. So you would have to invest $95,000 in Dub to get that same tiny fee ratio. But with Dub, you are paying for access to real people's portfolios and trackers like the Nancy Pelosi tracker, and she historically has been in the market. And what about those delays? Politicians legally have up to 45 days to report the trades. But after running Pelosi's trades through ChatGPT to analyze how often she actually reported, she usually reported on average between 8 to 13 days delayed. So yeah, there is a small lag, but it's not nearly as bad as people think. After 4 months of testing the app, here's my honest verdict. If you want a hands-off way to follow verified investors or public figures, Dub is one of the most interesting investing apps that I've tested this year. Just remember, results depend on timing and fees together. The better your timing and the more you have invested, the less those monthly fees actually add up. And I think it's best suited for long-term investors curious about following strategies rather than just day trading. Overall, Dub's results surprised me. It's hands-off, solid returns, and clear data that actually makes sense. And if you want to see how your results compare, try Dub for yourself using the link down below. It not only supports this channel, but you'll also get $20 for free when you sign up. And don't be like me and forget to claim it. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more honest reviews of investing apps and side hustles that actually work. Also, if you're interested, let me know if I should make a video comparing all of the apps that we tested with actually copying politicians to see which one actually performs the best. Drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.